Morning, Codge Biker here. So this is just a quick test of putting in a GPX file that I recorded from my 550 TomTom a couple of years ago, and it's got no waypoints, it's just one place to another but via a fixed route. So I'm going to see how adaptive this is. I know, for instance, that I went to get some petrol. I'm going to ride past that petrol station, just carry on down the road and see what happens. So it's saying go right there, looking to the Asda, and I went into the Asda, filled up and came back out again. So let's see what happens. So I've ignored that, and it's corrected, so that's good. So long as I stay on the route, I can ignore parts of it, that would seem. That's good. So this is telling me to travel over the bridge, go 3 miles and then go left. I know the route, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to cross the bridge and go left immediately on a different route. See what it does. It's been very happy so far. Let me miss out a little bit, no problem. Okay, so it's now got confused and it's shut down. Saying 740 meters, which is nowhere near where the route is, so it's confused. So I've got about 3 or 4 miles to do, and then we'll see if it picks up the route again. So it's saying 4.1 miles, but I actually join up with the route in a minute. That's just a bit weird. In fact, the route that I'd planned into it, oh look, it's starting to notice a little bit, comes out here, you can see, but it's still saying 4.2 miles, so I don't know what it's on about with that. But you can see that I'm about to join the route once more. Once more onto the route. That is actually my route. So now I join it, I'm on it, what will it do? Ah, it's picked it up again. So whatever that 4.3 miles was, nothing to do with what I'm doing, but we're all good again now. Look, so somebody did tell me in the comments that if you go back to the routes it will pick it up again, and that's correct. What is somewhat confusing is well, it's not information, the weirdness that you get once you go off route, but it's remembered, it's picked it up, so that's good. Of course I knew the route. It might be a different picture if I was out following a GPX file one day in an area where I wasn't familiar. But I do tend to check before I leave anyway, get a general idea of where I'm going. I don't solely rely on GPSs because they can be out of date, the roads can be closed, that haven't been reported if it doesn't update. But anyway, all seems to be good again. So I'm a few miles on, following the route, all good. Apart from the speed limit isn't showing. Don't know why, it didn't turn it off in the app, so maybe that's a GPX file thing. Maybe you have to turn it on each time, I don't know. I'll find out, because when I set for home I'll see if it comes back on automatically as it did yesterday. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pull over here, look at a bit of countryside for a minute, chat to a field, see what's been going on, and then I'm going to set it for home and see whether the speed limit comes back. Because it was on there and I don't know why it's disappeared. I haven't turned it off. I should check the app. Finished on that one. Yes. Right, now let's go home. So this is just a place, see what happens. Ah, the speed limit's come back on, look, when I selected a place. So here I am at a lovely church, and what have I learnt today then? Well, if you put in a GPX file from a TomTom 550 with no waypoints, it worked fine. As long as you stayed on the route, but you can go off route. It doesn't really help you to get back to it, but if you backtrack, if you go wrong, which I did, then you can pick it up again. Or if you've got a general idea of where you're going, I mean, I went 3 or 4 miles out of the way, then rejoined the route and it picked it up, no problem. So it will pick up the route and it will carry on. Doesn't really help you to get back to it. So it's got some limitations, but you can always stop and change, you know, the place on it, because from A to B it works great and it reroutes. One weird thing was the speed limit disappeared on the GPX, but it's come back as soon as I've gone back on the place A to B mode. So I hope that's of some use. Just to update, Codge Biker is out. Yeah, so I missed my turn there, so I've got to go back and turn left. So one strategy for this, if you do lose, is just to backtrack, which is what I'm doing now, and I know it's the left hand turn down here. Will it tell me to go left? I don't know. Yes, it is doing. Look, you can see the route again reappearing, so that's quite good. I genuinely missed my turn looking at the scenery. I generally miss this turn anyway, so I turn around, retrace my route, and it's picked it back up again, which is a left turn just here. Back on track, see? So, 2 strategies to get back on your route, same as real life, I suppose. Have a general idea of where you're going and join it further down, or just backtrack to where you go wrong. I do like this bit of road. Hello, squirrel.